What you're looking at here is the future of Optibike. This is a US-based electric bike manufacturer. They custom fab all their stuff. You've probably seen some of the other bikes where it's like kind of a thicker mid-frame. All of them use this motorized bottom bracket, but this system is SIMBB right there, super integrated motorized bottom bracket, and that's this right here. And by super integrated, what they mean is that the controller is in there, the motor is in there, and the battery pack is in there. Everything is in there, and it's watertight. It's even got a waterproof electrical connector for the wiring that goes up here to their standard controller, which is actually very simple to use. You just flick that on, and these lights come on, and then you can actually turn on these headlights, which are really powerful. They offer a lot of visibility and for safety if you're riding this thing around town, and that's what this new line of motors is all about. The idea is that you're keeping all the weight centralized on the bike, low to the ground, and you're making it easier to service this thing. Take it to any shop. First of all, you can change the tires, the tubes, just as you would with a regular bike. It's all super simple. The only real difference is this super integrated motorized bottom bracket right here. And if you unbolt it, you could send it straight away to the factory, take it to any bike shop, and they can maybe even swap it out if they have one on hand. But the other cool thing is that this has like wireless technology built in to sync with your phone, Android or iPhone, and so you can actually diagnose if you're having any issues straight away right there. And that is just amazing. What they're really taking a huge leap forward with this. And I must say, this is my favorite running electric bike from Optibike. It's smoother. All of their bikes are twist throttle only. There's no pedal assist. There's no real fancy control system outside of turning it on and using the lights. It's all done with this twist throttle right here. And because you're using sort of a bottom bracket design, the motor is actually turning that chain ring, and you're leveraging the different gears in the rear. So a lot of the other Optibikes actually have internalized gears in the rear, which means that the chain can be tighter, it doesn't bounce around and everything. What we're looking at here, it's an early model of their 29er, but it's got a standard 9-speed cassette SRAM XO, and so it rides just kind of like a bike. And I do recommend, as you're riding this bike, you kind of want to let off of the throttle a little bit as you're shifting, so you're not like forcefully changing those gears and potentially damaging the teeth. But anyway, the real point here is that you're leveraging that cassette, and so depending on what gear you're set with, you're going to go faster, you're going to go slower, and it's very natural. The motor offers again a smoother ride than some of the other Optibikes, and it's still very powerful. But let's get into the exact specs. There's a 500 watt geared motor in there with a 37 volt 13 amp hour lithium ion cobalt battery pack. So that offers an enormous amount of energy density. They talk about 1,000, 1,500 charge cycles on this, and they actually offer a 3-year warranty on a lot of their battery systems, and then a year on the frame, which is pretty amazing. And again, the whole idea is that they can just take this thing off and replace it if something goes wrong, and the rest of it just functions like a normal bike. And again, riding this thing is it's just awesome. First of all, this bike, again, sort of a prototype, but it weighs about 40 pounds, and they're working on getting it even lighter. And it's, that's great. That's light. Makes it a lot easier to put it on like a car rack or something. You can put water bottle cage on this very easily. Again, you're just really not disrupting the bicycle that's been fine-tuned over decades. You're adding something to it, and you're minimizing what you're adding while still getting a lot. I mean, that's awesome. 500 watts is pretty powerful, and a lot of electric bikes have 36 volt 10 amp hour. So for this to be 37 volt 13 amp hour, you're getting great range, and it's just so low to the ground. And for it to be waterproof, and it's aluminum. You can see there's some mud on this thing. If you hit that, you still wouldn't want to bash it, but that's better than like a plastic thing. Way better. And anyway, outside of that, this bike in particular, 29er's got the nice Fox shocks with a bunch of adjustments, oversized sort of mountain bike style tires, the iodine, really fancy rims, and I just think the centerpiece is that SIMBB motor battery control system down there. So anyway, let's hop on this thing and show you how it works. I'm actually gonna just show you here without getting on it so I can position the camera So, then you just turn the throttle like that, and it takes off. I wish I could lift the rear of the bike. I need more hands, but you know, essentially, that's how it works. It just pulls on that chain, and off you go. But you'll notice it's quieter than and just smoother than some of the other Optibike systems. So I'm a big fan. I'm gonna hop on right now. Whoa, if I can. There we go. Just kind of going slow right now. I'm in the grass. There we go. I'm gonna try to show you the ring on the other side, if possible. Let's see. So I know it's kind of jerky. It's tough to film this thing and throttle it like that. So you know, there's a lot to be said for this new system. I really like it. I'm excited about it. Optibike makes quality stuff. They're doing their own thing. You know, made in America and manufactured and design and everything. It's all here, and it's just it's really impressive. There are drawbacks though. You know, there's no pedal assist. There really isn't a whole lot of a computer system going on. They do include this nice cat eye system, but it's sort of separate, and that's not necessarily a downside. But they're looking at different price ranges of $4,000, $5,000. So you're still spending a lot, but you're getting a pretty cool system, really tightly integrated. So for more updates, the full written review, and other Optibikes, check out ElectricBikeReview.com, and I'll see you there.